Zach, thank you, Ben, and we are here on the NECBL Network. Brandon Garcia returns to the hill for the Newport Goals. He will go against 3, 4, and 5 on the Westerners lineup. Jack Payton, Cam Masterman, and Andrew Jenkins for the Westerners, and if necessary, Nick LaRusso. So the dangerous part of the Westerners lineup here coming against Brandon Garcia. If the crowd gets to his feet, they're having the hula hoop contest going on out there, and always a sight is the infield promotions here at Cardines Field or any CBL park.
I'll tell you what, we get close to 3,000 here at Cardines, but a very packed atmosphere, and it feels like a lot more than that, especially from where we're sitting. And boy, we keep saying it, but it's just so refreshing to have this site back.
And if you have the chance to come to any CBL park, come to all 14, come to Newport, come to Danbury, look at the crowd here, and it's great because the commissioner of the NECBL, Sean McGrath, is here. And a little known fact, and you were shocked by this, Zach, Sean McGrath, back in 1996 and 1997, played for the Danbury Westerners. But here comes Jack Payton. He'll lead off, and McGrath then went on to be a GM with the North Adams Steeplecats in his hometown there, and now he's with the NECBL. First pitch to Payton here in this inning, who flew out. His last time up in the first is low for a ball. He flew out to Sam Cochran to end the first inning. Next pitch is outside, and it's now 2-0 from Garcia, 84-mile-per-hour pitch.
Yeah, this is gut check time for Garcia. Second time through the order, and you're really going through the heart this inning. Can see what he's made of for this start right here.
Pitch to Payton is just misses upstairs, and gave him one hit in the last inning. Both teams have a hit aside. Hit by Oyama for the goals, and Justin Jordan. So both teams leadoff hitters have hits. Here's the pitch, and that's a 4-pitch walk to Jack Payton on 3-0, now 4-0. Westerners have another base runner. It's Payton, and here comes his Louisville teammate, the dangerous Cameron Masterman.
Yeah, not necessarily the best of signs. Credit where credit's due to Danbury for Payton not even taking the bat off his shoulders. That's just the second walk all night that he's issued, the second time going through the order, and the first one belongs to the man at the plate right now.
Throwback to first is not in time, as you see the quick check by the lefty. That's always dangerous, very dangerous. The lefty check back at first on the pickoff attempt. Garcia steps in against Payton at first with Masterman. First pitch of the at-bat goes upstairs. That's 5 straight balls to start this 4th inning by Brandon Garcia out of Quinnipiac University in Hampton, Connecticut. He is a Granby native, so that's northern Connecticut. Hampton down in the south, right in the shoreline, as they call it. The 1-0 is upstairs. That's 2-0 to Cam Masterman. And your Garcia just got to calm down here, try to get strikes. I know you're going against a big part of Danbury's lineup tonight, but you got to try to get strikes here. It's still a 0-0 game. The 2-0, and it is not in. Check back at first, not in time. And I believe it's now a 3-0. Yes, it is. 3-0 count to Cam Masterman. A close play at first. Payton was off a little bit. Nice throw back by Wood. But here comes Masterman hitting .292 right now. But and it could be more with that game not officially done yet with Ocean State, which is now going to be on July 6th at Rogers Park, a doubleheader. Check back at first again. Payton gets back, and quick throw to Hewitt. Westerners were up 7-0 after 2 2/3 in the bottom of the second on the Ocean State Waves. Before the rain came in, that we played to finish the game. First strike of the inning from Garcia, and he's got 26 strikes today, 28 balls, and it was way less than that, obviously, before this inning. He's got 7 in this inning. 1 strike now. The runner goes, it's Payton, 3-1, fouled right back. Hello, got me a little bit there, and now it's a full count here for Cam Masterman.
Yeah,
he had a big swing on that one, but just missed it, just like Guerrero earlier.
He did, and you'll take that if you're Garcia. Now you've worked your way back into this count, and it's not part of the order. As we said, you want to mess around with and potentially put another batter for Jenkins coming up next, so a good way to battle back.
Check back at first again for Payton. He was probably going to be in safely on that, and it was kind of a hit and run. And the Westerners coaching staff, they love to steal the base. I believe they lead the NECBL in stolen bases this year. Could be wrong, but we'll have to check the team stats for that. Here's the 3-2 to Masterman upstairs. Back-to-back walks by Garcia. And here comes the newest member of the Danbury Westerners, Andrew Jenkins from Georgia Tech. And what a pickup for this Westerners team. We talked about it in the second inning, and I mean, this kid was hitting balls out of Cardines Field, past the houses in the last inning, did Jenkins, rather in the batting practice. And I'm excited to see what he does here with 2 runners on. Here comes the pitching coach of the Newport Goals, Greg Zackerson. So we wonder if there's anything going on in the Newport bullpen, or is this just to calm down Garcia? I did see Ted Regan go to the bullpen phone and check out what's going on out in the bullpen, and we'll probably get a look there soon.
I mean, you'd imagine you're 56 pitches in if you're Garcia. This is a guy, a staple of this rotation, not someone who's a replacement starter.
Right.
You'd like to get 5 or 6 ideally, but credit this Danbury lineup. It's making it really hard for him. And well, I'll tell you, when Andrew Jenkins, you mentioned it, this was a guy who, alongside 2019 Newport goal, Justin Henry Malloy, was leading one of the most exciting offenses in the country in Georgia Tech.
Yeah, Jay Hen Malloy, of course, he was unreal with the goals, all-star that year. And, of course, he had hit 3 home runs in the 3 games at Rogers Park. Of course, Newport went 3-0 that year at Rogers Park, went 5-1 against Danbury. That's not the case here. Danbury got a win at home. But big chance here. 2 on for Jenkins from Georgia Tech from Garcia. Here's the pitch. Flied high and deep. Back there is Kylie at the wall. It is off the wall. Peyton is around third. It's a close race. Masterman being held up. It's going to be an RBI double for the new guy. Andrew Jenkins, welcome to Danbury.
Wow, we talked about seeing what he could do in batting practice. He got a lot of that baseball. There is a high wall here at Cardines Field, and that hit, as we see here on the replay, high off of that wall. Didn't miss a home run by too much. And as we get another look here at the monitor, just missed home run distance over the 357 sign. And if you're Newport, that's probably best case scenario to only have 1 run score.
Yeah, it's a 1-0 game instead of a 3-0 game. As Danbury gets its second hit of the ball game, it's a double by the new guy, Andrew Jenkins. That brings up Nick LaRusso, who in his last at-bat got on a fielder's choice. That's grounded up the middle. There is Guerrera. Only play is the first. It gets away. And I think they got him out. Yes, he did. But the run does score. It is now 2-0 and an RBI ground out. That was a little weird as Hewitt came off the bag, almost missed it. But Danbury is on for the 2-0 lead.
Yeah, throw is a little bit wide. Credit Hewlett. We see him do a little flair for the gymnastics over at first in a few different games this year. And, you know, if you're Danbury, you'll take that. You trade a run for an out, and that was Newport's only play.
Infield is in here against Jake Roper. Did he go? No, he did not, as he checked swings there. And it's a ball, and Garcia's only thrown, he's only thrown 2 strikes this inning.
And it is interesting.
3, rather.
Because there were runners on second and third. The decision now to bring the infield in, and why not before, but better late than never.
And as that one's in the dirt, held up by Wood. And it's the first time Westerners fans seeing Wood play. We usually have seen Peter Ceruto the 2 times these 2 teams have met. Ceruto getting the night off. Wood back in the lineup for the goals.
And a well-deserved right now. This is a guy that, he was with the team in 2019 and has been the workhorse behind the plate for the goals this year.
The 2-0 inside to Roper, and now 3-0. Jenkins is at third. He started the inning with the almost was a 2 RBI double as Peyton held up. Masterman was going around third, held up late by Bobby Rodriguez on there, the third base coach for the Westerners. The 3-0. Just in the strike zone. Roper was about to walk past home plate, but it's in for a strike. And it's a now 3-1 count. Strike number 4 of the inning for Garcia out of Quinnipiac. The pitch just gets in on the inside corner. And it's a full count here with 1 out. Payoff pitch coming from Garcia. Granby, Connecticut native. Did not play high school ball for Granby Memorial. The payoff pitch. Cut on foul. Staying alive is Jake Roper.
Yeah, it doesn't get a whole lot closer than that, as you said, Ben.
Go ahead. Roper hitting 193 in the air, has a 3 RBIs, got on base, scored one of the winning runs in his second at of the game on Thursday. The pitch fouled back again.
Well, this is a battle between Roper and Garcia on the mound, and we talked about it previously. Masterman earned a walk after he went ahead 3-0. Garcia battles back, makes it 3-2. How does this one end? could it end in Garcia's favor?
Here's the pitch. Outside, and there it is on Cusack, and Jake Roper draws a walk, and now bring up Dylan Lafreri for the Westerners with the runners on first and third. Let's see what the goals do to the infield here. They're going to have a double play definitely, I assume.
That is the one good part about having, you do have first base open, and with one out, that can work to your favor. But I think you are seeing a little bit of fatigue, and this is a Danbury lineup that is making you pay for your mistakes. They're being patient at the plate, and that's their third walk already in this inning alone.
Yeah, walk number 3 of the inning. As a swing and miss runner goes in Roper, he's in safely with a stolen base, and for Garcia, that was walk number 3 on the inning, on the game rather, and it says here on my list that he has another walk, so that's 4 walks for Garcia. Yes, 4 walks, as it was just flipped over on the sheet. So Roper's on, runners on second, third, infield back in. The pitch here to Lafreri just misses. It's a 1-1 count now after he swung and missed in the first one. Roper went to second. Smart play by Wood not to throw to second, as you probably would have saw Jenkins come home. Cam Norgren's on deck for the Westerners, and Lafreri here. The 1-1, grounded. It's going to get over to the third baseman, Pitaro. Throw to first is not in time, gets away. Roper's being rounded home. And it's a 2-run, I believe that will be scored an error on the third baseman, Pitaro. But 2-run score for the Westerners. It's 4-0. Yeah. Jenkins was scoring anyway, but in came Roper on the error.
Yeah, you mentioned it. Newport was conceding a run regardless because of the high chopper that brought Pitaro back. Not the easiest play from one side of the diamond to another, and Lafreri hustling down the base paths forced a really quick throw from Pitaro.
The Westerners now have a 4-0 lead. Here comes Cameron Norgren, grounds it to the shortstop Smith. Flips to second, Guerrero to first. Not in time, it's going to be a fielder's choice. Norgren gets on. And that brings back the flips over the lineup card to Justin Jordan, who got the first hit of the ball game for the Westerners. 1 of 2 so far. Still only 2 hits accounted for the Westerners. He comes up here in the top of the 4th. He'll be batter number 8 on the inning for Danbury. Is Justin Jordan, JJ. Runner on first is Cam Norgren. He got on the fielder's choice. Now there's 2 outs here for Jordan. Anderson would be next for the Westerners. He's 0 for 2. Check back at first on Norgren, who has some speed. Gets in standing up. And if you're Danbury, you know they love to steal the bases. We'll have to check the official number on how they've done this year on stolen bases, but Danbury is a very fast team up and down the lineup. A lot of teams are. That's the way baseball is now. Check back at first. Norgren slides in this time. He's in safely on the tag by Hewitt. And I think, Zach, you look at it, a lot of teams have a lot of fast guys up and down the line. You look at this team. Cochran, Guerrera, Oyama, of course. Up and down this line. Rogers has great speed.
Yeah, it's a team, and especially in this league, a lot of, I've just noticed, you watch the college season and how guys play, and then you come up here to New England, really aggressive style base running. I think that goes across the board, and something that I've noticed all summer long, not just by these 2 teams, but say the Ocean State Waves, a lot of teams around the league. That's just how they operate.
Ocean State is, you see Bristol doing it a lot now. There's another check back that was in safely as Norgren. We haven't even seen actual pitch in this at bat to Jordan. Now we do. This one is golf shotted away. Into center, coming into play is Kiley, but calling off is Rogers. He'll make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Westerners tack on 4, including a 2 and an RBI double by the new guy, Andrew Jenkins from Georgia Tech. Westerners come back to the field. Goals come back to the bat against Angelo Tonis. We come back here on the NECBL Network. 4-0.